Thank you very much, Bonnie. Father Adriano joins us now of New Song Community in Brazil. So like Bishop had said, a very international show. And he has this wonderful book, Heal and Be Happy, which we're going to talk about. But first, Father, thanks for coming all the way up here to join us. We're thrilled to have you.
Thank you both for having me here.
Hey, it's an honor. Tell us about the community and the commitment, and a very important commitment to evangelization.
Well, firstly, I'm so happy to be here with you all because I've been watching you from Brazil and I really admire this TV show. And after Vatican II, as you know, the church start to think about the new evangelization in order to find new methods to spread Jesus' message. And the bishop of our area in that time sat down with my founder, Monsignor Jonas Bib in Brazil, and blessed him with the mission of putting it into practice. And Father Jonas was a Salesian priest, and he already worked with young people. And after some time, he, inspired by God, challenged the young people, asking them this question: who wants to give 1 year of your life to live in community like the first Christians did in order to reach people for God? He was amazed because 12 young people accepted the challenge, and they went on to found Cancao Nova community in 1978. And actually we found our mission in the paragraph 45 of the Apostolic Exhortation Evangelii Nuntiandi, which emphasized the need to evangelize people through media. And we started our radio in Brazil, Cancao Nova Radio. Cancao Nova means new song in Portuguese in 1980, and we started Cancao Nova TV in Brazil in 1989.
Wow.
Yeah. Nowadays, CNTV satellites reach all over Brazil, some countries of South America, North Africa, Western Europe, and some countries of the Middle East.
Now, when it comes to Cancao Nova and evangelization, which is at the heart of your community and your mission, music is important too. I have a CD right here in my hand.
Yeah.
How is and why is music so important?
Yeah. In my point of view, the music has the power to deeply communicate, good or evil. And its power can translate deep feelings into a very clear language. For example, there are people that we won't be able to touch only through a sermon or a homily, but you can touch people like those through a sound, through a song. And since I was ordained, I've been doing evangelization through songs, especially with young people. And in my point of view, music is a powerful tool in our work of evangelization.
When were you ordained, by the way?
Oh, I've been a priest since 2011.
2011.
I'm a baby priest.
Yes. You're a baby. What made you decide to become a priest? Because, you know, I have to tell you, I know our audience will love this, to see a young priest up here talking about evangelization and young people. What made you decide to become a priest?
Oh, actually, I had an amazing and deep encounter with Christ when I was 17 years old. And before that, I went through rough times in my life. I closed my eyes to God. I was born in Brazil, but my ancestors came from Italy to the south of Brazil. And because of that, I got a Catholic background through them. But when I was in my adolescence, I closed my eyes to God, actually. But God gave me a great mom. She always prayed for me. And when I was 17, I had this deep encounter with Christ. And after that, I started to feel a calling from God inside of me. And I was scared in the beginning.
Did you resist it at first?
Yeah, I was so scared. And it was so funny because I came to know Cancao Nova community through my girlfriend at that time. And after some months, I said to her, I need to end our relationship because God has calling me.
Well, that didn't work out too well for her, did it?
She forgave me. She forgave me. She was a great person. And I fell in love with Cancao Nova charisma since the beginning, and I went to the seminary when I was about 20 years old. Yeah.
Nice. Now, I want to thank you, and I know Jay is grateful too, for a signed copy of Heal and Be Happy. But can I, in English too, this is the English translation, obviously available in Portuguese too. Who is the target audience? You know, who is this for?
Bishop, I wrote this after I met a troubled person in Brazil. The guy was thinking about dying, about giving up on his life. And I could realize that his problem was inner emotional problems. I've seen a lot of people here in the USA, in Brazil, and around the world that are overwhelmed by anxiety, depression, heartache. And I wrote this book in order to help people like those. For example, I wrote about 7 emotional wounds that need to be healed through the work of the Holy Spirit. They are self-hatred, emotional neediness, fear, guilt, sadness, inferiority, and rejection. If we carry these wounds, it can negatively affect everything we wish, feel, and see. And I wrote it in order to help people that have been facing troubles like that.
And of course, we all want to be happy.
Yeah, of course, me too.
Well, we appreciate you coming here, Father. If people want to learn more about your community or get a copy of the book, learn about the music, because you guys are doing everything, how would they find out more about it?
Yeah, on YouTube, you can find my song that was translated into English. This song is named Rescue My Dreams, and on YouTube, of course, but actually I have just one song translated into English, but I promised I work on translating some of my songs to English, and maybe in a few months you can find other songs from mine, on the internet too. And you can learn more about Cancao Nova community in our website, cancaonova.com, www.cancaonova.com.
It just appeared on the screen.
Right on the bottom.
Oh, great.
See how we do that? We got the, well, it has been an absolute pleasure to meet you and the ladies over there who are taking video of us. Thank you so much for being with us, and keep up the great work. You can't be a stranger. You'll have to visit us again.
Okay.
Maybe we'll come down to Brazil and visit you.
Yeah, of course.
There's
It'll be a
an
pleasure
idea.
for us.